We had a slight snow incident here in Northeast Ohio. Keep in mind, guys, we're about 30 miles inland from Lake Erie, and our winters are controlled by the big snow machine up there. When that cold air comes from Canada across Lake Erie, which is not frozen, we can get 2 feet of snow overnight. We're obviously not quite there, but this was our first snow that we've had in a while, so I still have to get things figured out. And any winter activity, you need to keep your hands warm. And if you recall my invention I had for my gloves, I've purchased the oversized Showas, and then I got these nylon gloves from Harbor Freight, and I just stick one inside the other, and they make a very nice insulated glove. They're very grippy, and these Showas last forever, guys. So that makes me ready for cold weather firewood. If you recall, I came up with a sales opportunity. The trucking company nearby, they heat their wood shop with wood. And, you know, I'm not one to sell my restaurant wood for the cheap, but, you know, I have a bunch of these offcuts and scraps, and that's exactly what they want. It just seems to work out for me, and it's worth my time. So I had found that I can split like my ugly logs right into an IBC tote, and I can fork it right over to the trucking company. But I do have some snow to get off the axis. And I guess this is something I got to get figured out too, because the way the snow was blowing, it got onto the engine a little bit more than I was wanting. But what I want to do is just get this started. Let it get warmed up. I'll get some snow removal going. This is one of the first Eastonmade axes with the Briggs & Stratton engine. I think it runs fine. My only thing is that it's a hard pull, and I just feel like if I can't get it to start, you know, in the first 10 pulls, I'm probably going to be done for the day. But it does. It starts easy. It runs good. The fuel usage is pretty good. I can't complain about it. But we're going to get this warmed up. Let me get some snow removal, and we'll get to splitting these logs. Part of my plan, guys, I have that boiler wood to split, but when I come across nice wood, I'll stack it over on here, because this goes to a special project I've been working on. Okay, so I think we're warmed up good. I'm going to get this thing going. We're going to fill this basket up, guys. Boiler wood, here we go. If you have been a subscriber to this channel, you know, and I have repeated, I technically don't know what I'm doing. I just started, and then I started figuring it out. Well, here's what I've been figuring out too. It kind of reminds me of the loggers. What I had learned about the loggers is that they prefer to not deliver firewood poles. It's not as profitable for them. It's much more work, but at the end of the day, it serves a purpose. They might have a responsibility for site cleanup, and having a bunch of tops laying around is an opportunity for them to get the place cleaned up and then make some money because they can sell them to people like me. And this is how this relates to me, guys. I have learned that my effort as a sole proprietor is best served making value-added firewood, spending extra time making high-quality wood that I can sell for a lot of money. When I do something like this, okay, I'm putting labor into something, but I'm not getting paid as much. But where this is starting to make sense to me, it's almost just like the loggers. As you start getting into production and volume, like me, you start getting into a lot of waste, a lot of scrap, a lot of weird looking wood, and I take that back to my place, but I'm full. I don't really need any more. Well, I'm stuck now with all these ugly logs, and it's now worth my time to clean up my yard, to split up all these ugly logs, the ones that are rotten, the ones that I would not sell to a restaurant, and I will sell them for cheaper. Okay, I'm feeling that. Because the amount of time I just put into this basket, I could have made probably 4 times as much running the processor. But that is where now I am at, and this is where I am learning. I'm starting to figure this stuff out. There is a market, and it is worth my time because I'm doing 2 things. I'm getting mess out of my life, and I'm still recouping some money, making it worth my time. Because, guys, this is my scrap pile. I mean, take a look at all this. This is how much scrap I have made in less than a year, and it's starting to get big, and it's starting to get onto my radar screen. Do I know what to do with it? No. I have some ideas, but right now it is still easier for me to dump this on the ground and be done with it. Not unlike all these uglies that I've been getting. The ones that are too short, too long, too knotted. They got mushrooms or just some rot on them, and I'm not going to sell them to a restaurant. They just started accumulating. Well, now it's worth my time to make boiler wood. But I still want to be efficient, and that's where I think the IBC tote really helps me out. I can just fork this over to the trucking company. They're happy with it, and I just do a basket exchange. I'll bring the other empty one down here and get it filled up too. But how about the Eastonmade Axis, guys? This thing's a beast, it really is. It picks up the big logs that I normally wouldn't be able to handle. The splitting power is exceptional. The conveyor works great for me. I think this thing is a home run. And there you go, guys. Some boiler wood production, some yard cleanup, and some cash in the pocket. I hope you like this, and I hope that you guys all have a great day.